Today I'm signing one player from every NBA championship team, starting with 2025, which is the OKC Thunder. And there are some great names here like Shea, Chet, and J-Dub. We can sign any player here, but we need the best players possible because our goal is to win a championship. But I'm not going to overthink it. I'm going to add 97 overall Shea to the team. But for every player we pick, we get the prime version of them, so we're actually going to get 98 overall current day Shea. That's a pretty good start since we're trying to win a championship. For our second player, we're getting someone from 2008, but from here on out, we're going to make things a lot harder. I'm no longer able to just choose anyone I want. If I can guess the two finals teams of the year we land on and how many games this series was, then I get to pick any player I want from the championship winner. Just like how we did with Shea on the Thunder. We're going to be testing my ball knowledge today. If I can only guess the two teams that were in the final, but not how many games the series was, I get a random starter from the championship winner. But if I can't guess both final teams of that year, we have to pick a random player from the winner. That could be good if we get a top 3 or so player. We could also get the 15th man at the end of the bench. The worst part is in 2008, I know it was the Celtics winning. I want to say it was the Lakers they beat. If it was, that's good because we guarantee ourselves one of these 5 guys, one of the starters. But in terms of the games, I have no idea. I'm just going to guess Celtics in 6. And I just fact checked it. We got so lucky it was Celtics versus Lakers. I was like 90% sure it was the Lakers, but they also win in 6, so we get 93 overall Kevin Garnett. Low key though, I forgot we get the prime version of him, so we get 98 KG. I'm so glad luck was on my side. We could have ended up with Kendrick Perkins there. For this next spin, we are going to get 2010, and I might know a little too much ball. This one was also Lakers Celtics. The Lakers ended up winning, and I'm like 99% sure it was Lakers in 7. If I remember correctly, they don't have a team here, but I just fact checked. It was Lakers in 7. I don't even need to double check the actual team they had. We're going to get 99 overall Kobe. I low-key want to get a harder one just so we can see what the random number generator does if we can at least guess the two teams. Okay, we just got the easiest thing here. 2026, Knicks versus Spurs, Knicks in 5. So we're going to be adding 96 overall Brunson to the team. Now we just need another big man to pair alongside Kevin Garnett. We are going to land, oh my gosh, we just got 2002. The worst part is I know the Lakers won for a fact. I can't think of who they beat in the chips. So 2001, they beat Philly, and then 2000 and 2002, they also won. I know one of the years they beat the Nets, but I'm trying to think who they beat the other year. I don't know. Maybe it was Nets both years. I really don't know. Nets is all I have to go off of, so I'm going to guess Lakers Nets. We could get Shaq here if we guess the number of games. Honestly, I'm going to guess a sweep against the Nets. They might have won in 5 though. I'm going to guess, yeah, final guess sweep against the Nets, Lakers Nets. And luck is on our side. They beat the Nets 4-0. I knew they played the Nets one of the years, but I didn't know which one. So now we're going to be adding 98 overall Shaq to the team. So we are getting insanely lucky. Now I'm not thinking our luck is gonna last, bro. We're getting easy ones. This one, 2009, the Lakers ended up beating the Magic. I couldn't tell you how many games. I'm gonna guess Lakers in 5. Oh my gosh, it was Lakers in 5. Bro, what is going on? So now we're gonna be able to add 92 overall POW to the team. This team is stacked. Let's keep going. We have not gotten a single answer wrong so far. We're getting another recent one. 2024 was Celtics. They beat the Mavericks. I don't remember how many games. I feel like it was 5 or 6. Okay, this one's kind of tough. I'm gonna go with Celtics in 5. No way, bro. I got another one right. So now we get the 2024 version of Tatum, who's a 95 overall. I'm so surprised that we have not gotten a single one wrong yet. Next on the wheel, we're gonna get another recent one, 2021. So that was when the Bucks beat the Suns. This one is so easy. The Bucks ended up winning in 6. And just like that, we get the all-time version of Giannis, who's sitting at a 97. Also, I'm taking the all-time version because for some reason he's 7 feet tall and not 6'11 like the current day one. But it doesn't really matter. The all-time and current one are both 97s. We need 2 more players to round out the roster, and we do have to run all 10 of our guys. 2003. Okay, this is where it gets tough because I know the Spurs won. I want to say they beat the Pistons, but that could be wrong. Let me think. Because I know the Pistons won in 04. I'm actually blanking. I can't remember who the Spurs beat. Wait, no. I think the Spurs in 05 when they won, they beat the Pistons. I'm really blanking. This is bad. I might just say Spurs Pistons because I can't even think of another team. Like I know in 2007 when they won, they beat the Cavs. Then obviously 2014, they beat the Heat. But yeah, the Spurs won in 99, 03 and 05, and I couldn't tell you who their opponents were for any of those years. I'm just gonna say Spurs Pistons, and I'm gonna say Spurs in 6, but I have no idea. And the worst part is I got the Spurs right, I got the number of games right, but they did not beat the Pistons. It was the Nets they beat. But the worst part is the number of games doesn't matter unless we get both teams, so I'm gonna have to do a random number generator for all these players on the roster. I'm gonna stop at 12 though, because after Danny Ferry, it's just 2 roster fillers. 93% of people who watch me aren't subscribed, so make sure to subscribe subscribe to help me hit my goal of 35,000 subscribers. So here we go, random number generator from the championship team winning Spurs. We're gonna get number 1. We're gonna get Tim Duncan. We got so lucky. That is insane luck. We could have ended up with any of these guys, but we get 97 overall Tim Duncan. Even if we got number 2, we would have gotten an 83. This is like the best team to get lucky with the random number generator. And to make things even better, the all-time version of Tim Duncan is a 98. We would have been fine with number 2 though. We would have gotten 95 Tony Parker instead of 83. But I would much rather have 98 overall Tim Duncan. So we have gotten the best player from every single championship team so far, except I guess Powell, because we already took Kobe. This time around, we are going to get 2020, and this one's actually pretty easy for me because I'm a Heat fan. The Lakers beat my Heat in 6, and we're going to get LeBron. Now the question is, do we want 99 overall Cavs Bron or 99 overall Heat Bron? And we are going to go with Heat Bron because the Cavs Bron's 3 is an 81, but on the Heat, he's got an 86-3. The other attributes are pretty much the same, so I'll take the Heat LeBron. So now our goal is to win a championship with Shea at the 1, Kobe at the 2, LeBron at the 3, KG at the 4, and Shaq at the 5. Then off the bench, we have Tim Duncan, Giannis, Jalen Brunson, Jason Tatum, and Pau Gasol. And to no surprise, we're going to win 75 games. LeBron ended up winning the Cup MVP, but I don't understand how we're having trouble with the Blazers. They ended up winning game 1. We're going to make it out in 6. In round 2, we're somehow having an easier time. We're going to sweep the Spurs. I don't know how a playing team gave us the most trouble. We're in the finals. Shaq's going to win the Western Conference Finals MVP. We have to go up against Cade and the Pistons. And in game 4, they have a chance to close out the series. 2.5 minutes to go. We're all tied up. They're able to sweep if they win this game. Tobias Harris is going to miss the 3. But now we have Brunson leading the break, trying to get past Cade. He does. He's going to take the layup over Duran. Shaq gets the rebound, and his putback's good for the lead. I don't know why Asar Thompson's handling the ball. He's going to find an open Cade, and he gives the Pistons the lead. Grizzlies make a substitution, so LeBron and Kevin Garnett are in the game now. LeBron trying to score on Asar Thompson, struggling. Duncan Robinson sends the double. LeBron still goes up, and he scores. I wish they had somebody taller at point guard like Shea. I feel like Cade's going to be able to bully Brunson, and he shoots right over him. This game is nowhere near over. Grizzlies have plenty of time to regain the lead. Brunson trying to cook. Cade is struggling. He makes his way into the paint, though. That is a nice move, and he's going to score. Why do I feel like Cade's just going to score right back on him? Shaq looked like he was sending the help. I guess he's not going to. Instead, we have Cade going into the post. I don't like this. Now we have LeBron basically running our point. I do like this. The behind the back. He's going to kick it out to a wide open Jalen Brunson, but that 3 is off. I could tell from the moment it left his hands. Now on the break, they're going to go to Cade, driving on Brunson. He stops. He goes into the post with the fade, and he's going to brick it. I don't know why Shaq is basically running the point guard. He isn't if I Kevin Garnett, though, when the Grizzlies go up. If they can win the championship right here, that would be huge. Brunson is getting cooked once again, and Cade scores with ease. Grizzlies have pretty much the same lineup. They send Kobe out on the floor, though. Shaq and LeBron are going to run and pick and roll. It doesn't get anywhere. LeBron with the spin, and he posterizes Asar. If the Grizzlies get a stop here, they'll be NBA champions. But the Pistons have plenty of time to score here. Cade's going to take the contested jumper. He's going to miss. Unfortunately, it's going to be Shaq at the line, though. Okay, this is not great. Shaq with the terrible form is going to sink the first free throw. And to put the Grizzlies up by 3, his second free throw bounces in. So the Pistons have 12 seconds here, no timeouts. They're going to find Cade, bringing the ball up. He's going to pull the 3 over Brunson. He's going to miss. And just like that, a team of NBA champions wins another championship. And Shaq's going to be the one walking away with the finals MVP. But hey, there's Jalen Brunson in the back. If you guys want to see me make Jalen Brunson the GOAT, click the video on the screen right now.